In today's video, I'll answer your question, what did Jesus mean by coming to bring a sword in Matthew chapter 10, verses 34 through 36? Then afterward, as always, I'll share some helpful resources, so stick around until the end. Matthew chapter 10, verses 34 through 36 describes Jesus telling the disciples that he came not to bring peace to the world, but a sword. Jesus' sword was never a literal one. In fact, when Peter took up a sword to defend Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus rebuked him and told him to put away his sword. For all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Matthew chapter 26, verse 52. Why then did Jesus say, "Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth"? I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. What kind of sword did Jesus come to bring? Among the names of Jesus Christ is that of Prince of Peace. Such verses as Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, Luke chapter 2, verse 14, and John chapter 14, verse 27 make it clear that Jesus came to bring peace. But that peace is between man and God. Those who reject God and the only way of salvation through Jesus will find themselves perpetually at war with God. But those who come to him in repentance will find themselves at peace with God. Because of Christ's sacrifice, we are restored to a relationship of peace with God. Still, it is inevitable that there will be conflict between good and evil, the Christ and the Antichrist, the light and the darkness, the children of God, believers, and the children of the devil, those who refuse Christ. Conflict must arise between the two groups, and this can and does happen within a family in which some are believers and others are not. We should seek to be at peace with all men, but should never forget that Jesus warned we will be hated for his sake. Because those who reject him hate him, they will hate his followers as well. In Matthew chapter 10, verses 34 through 36, Jesus said he had come at this time not to bring peace to the earth, but a sword, a weapon which divides and severs. As a result of his visit to the earth, some children would be set against parents, and a man's enemies might be those within his own household. This is because many who choose to follow Christ are hated by their family members. This may be part of the cost of discipleship, for love of family should not be greater than love for the Lord. A true disciple must take up his cross and follow Jesus. He must be willing to face not only family hatred, but also death, like a criminal carrying his cross to his own execution. True followers of Christ must be willing to give up, even to the point of hating all that is in our lives, even our own families, if we are to be worthy of him. In so doing, we find our lives in return for having given them up to Jesus Christ. Want to learn more? Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Visit GotQuestions.org for more good content and check out the details section below this video. There you'll find one book I recommend along with several links to related questions. If you'd like to learn about Bible Munch or if you're interested in bite-sized devotionals, subscribe to Bible Munch on YouTube. It's linked right here. Now remember, got questions? The Bible has answers. We'll help you find them.